Alright, looks like it's finally that time, huh? About a month ago, I uploaded a video where I calculated Goku's stats strictly from canon sources, like the manga and the early scenes from Dragon Ball Super, and I analyzed Goku's lifting strength, speed, durability, and ki projection. And at the end of that video, I promised I'd do a follow-up on the stats of Goku's Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue forms if it ever got over 200 likes. Looks like we're just over that mark, so here we are. Now, calculating the stats for either of these forms isn't going to be easy, and there's no decent power scaling we can use to help us figure anything out about either of Goku's God forms. I've seen a lot of people try to use Beerus and his 70% power line to help with their Goku calculations, but the thing is we can't use that. Beerus and Whis only pointed out that he was using 70% of his power during the Battle of Gods movie. In Dragon Ball Super, they just left it vague and they don't really specify how much power Beerus was using during the fight, so damn, this might actually be a bit harder than I thought. But just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. So let's not waste any more time here, let's figure out how powerful Goku is as a Super Saiyan God and as a Super Saiyan Blue. Before I do though, I just want to remind you all, this video is building off of calculations I put together in an earlier video, so I highly recommend you check out that one first before you watch this one. Anyways, let's start things off by finding the multiplier for Goku's Super Saiyan God form. Like I said earlier, we can't use Beerus as a measurement, and we haven't seen Goku work out as a Super Saiyan God, lifting weights or anything like that, so what are we going to do here? Well, actually, it's a lot simpler than you'd think. To find the multiplier, we need to divide Goku's strongest God form punch by his strongest Super Saiyan 3 punch, and whatever the difference is the multiplier needed to reach God level. Honestly, I'm surprised nobody's ever done that before. Let's find his Super Saiyan 3 striking power first, because honestly, that's pretty easy compared to what we're going to be dealing with later in this video. During the fight between Majin Vegeta and Goku in the Buu Saga, Goku turns into a Super Saiyan 2, and Vegeta mentions that he's more powerful than Gohan was when he fought Cell. And I'm sure Dragon Ball fans remember Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was pretty fucking strong. I mean, he was able to one-shot pretty much every Cell Jr. when he transformed, and all those guys have planet-level durability, meaning they could tank 53 quadrillion megatons each. How do we know this? Well, Cell himself states in the manga that these things are basically carbon copies of himself, that they share his power and abilities and all that stuff. And we already know that Cell was formed from the cells of a couple different individuals with planet-level durability, like Saiyan Saga Vegeta, who nearly destroyed the Earth with his Gallic Gun before Goku's Kamehameha overpowered it and blasted him into the atmosphere, and Frieza, who survived Planet Namek's explosion even after getting chopped in half. Anyways, all this means is that Gohan was capable of busting Earth-sized planets with his punches as a Super Saiyan 2, meaning Super Saiyan 2 Goku was capable of the same thing by the Buu Saga bare minimum. Now let's factor in the Super Saiyan 3 multiplier to find that form's punching power. Doing the math shows us that just one of Goku's Super Saiyan 3 punches could generate 212 quadrillion megatons, or 8.87 times 10 to the 32 joules of energy. Now we need to figure out how strong Super Saiyan God Goku's punches are. In episode 12, we see Goku and Beerus punching each other and producing massive shockwaves that almost destroy the entire universe. Pretty much every character, even the narrator, confirms this multiple times, and we know from a couple different scenes throughout the show that the Dragon Ball universe has a ton of planets, stars, galaxies, all that stuff, so I think it's safe to assume that that universe is just as big as ours. So how much energy would it take to destroy the universe? Well, according to IFL Science, it takes about 5.7 times 10 to the 51 joules of energy to destroy a Milky Way style galaxy, and scientists estimate that there's about 200 billion galaxies in the universe. Doing the math means that it would take an estimated 1.14 times 10 to the 63 joules of energy to destroy the universe. Because Goku was generating half the energy needed to create those shockwaves, we'll divide the amount of energy in half, meaning Goku was generating 5.7 times 10 to the 62 joules of energy with his punches. Anyway, now that we know the strength of these punches, it's time to divide them and figure out what the Super Saiyan God multiplier is. And doing the math tells us that to reach Super Saiyan God status, Goku's Super Saiyan 3 form needs to be multiplied by 6.42 times 10 to the 29. Holy shit, that's a hell of a multiplier. And now that we know our multiplier, we can take all the numbers we found for Goku's Super Saiyan 3 form and factor in the multiplier to find the Super Saiyan God form strength, speed, durability, and ki projection levels. As a Super Saiyan God, Goku can lift 9 undecillion, 455 decillion, 376 nonillion tons. For comparison, the Earth weighs in at 5.97 times 10 to the 21 tons. That means as a Super Saiyan God, Goku could lift over 1 quadrillion Earths. In terms of speed, Super Saiyan God Goku can travel at 18 duodecillion, 524 undecillion, 268 decillion kilometers an hour. That's over 17 nonillion times the speed of light. That is absolutely crazy. In his Super Saiyan God form, Goku could tank 13 quindecillion, 482 quatardecillion megatons. For comparison, the Tsar, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever made, only generated about 57 megatons. That means Goku could tank 236 quatardecillion Tsar bombs, easy. As for ki, Super Saiyan God Goku could output 444 quatardecillion, 794 tridecillion, 850 duodecillion, 540 undecillion joules of energy. For comparison, the sun puts out 2.28 times 10 to the 28 joules of energy every minute, meaning Goku's God form is able to release 19 quintillion, 508 quadrillion, 546 trillion, 76 billion, 315 million 789,473 times more energy than the fucking sun. You know what's crazy though? We still have to factor in the Super Saiyan Blue multiplier. That one's not too hard to figure out though. As pointed out in the Dragon Ball Super manga, Super Saiyan Blue is a times 10 multiplier on top of Super Saiyan God. So we need to take our God form numbers and multiply them by 10. Doing so means that Super Saiyan Blue Goku could lift 94 duodecillion, 553 undecillion, 760 decillion tons. He can fly at speeds of 185 tridecillion, 242 duodecillion, 680 undecillion kilometers an hour, can tank 134 sexdecillion, 820 quindecillion megatons, and can output 4 sexdecillion, 447 quindecillion, 948 quatardecillion, 505 tridecillion, 400 duodecillion joules of energy. I mean, by this point, there's just really no comparisons for any of this stuff. These calculations are so far beyond what we can comprehend, it's absolutely crazy. But we're still not done yet. As we saw during his fight with Hit, Goku's able to stack Kaio-ken on top of his Super Saiyan Blue form, so now we need to take our Super Saiyan Blue numbers and multiply them by 10. Doing so means that Super Saiyan Blue Goku, with a Kaio-ken 10 increase, can lift 945 duodecillion, 537 undecillion, 600 decillion tons, can fly at speeds of 1 quatardecillion, 852 tridecillion, 426 duodecillion, 800 undecillion kilometers an hour, can tank 1 septencillion, 348 sexdecillion, 200 quindecillion megatons, and can output 44 sexdecillion, 479 quindecillion, 485 quatardecillion, 54 tridecillion joules of energy. Holy fuck, these are some big ass numbers. Seriously though, these numbers are absolutely insane. I mean, it makes way more sense now why Goku was so surprised at the power of his God form when he first turned into a Super Saiyan God, right?
Whoa! It's like I can barely control my own body now!
And does this surprise you?
Yeah! I really didn't know what to expect, but this is totally awesome! I've never felt anything like it!
I mean, he's easily the strongest character I've ever analyzed in any of these videos. But you know what's even crazier though? Beerus is still stronger than this. Multiple times throughout Dragon Ball Super, even after Goku unlocked his God form, even after he showed off the power of his Super Saiyan Blue form with the Kaio-ken power boost, Beerus still casually threatens to kill Goku, and Goku still seems unsure about his ability to beat Beerus on his own. Now that is absolutely insane. Alright guys, that's how strong Goku is in his Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue forms. If you agreed with me on any of these calculations, or even if you didn't and you want to let me know that too, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to click that like button, maybe leave me a comment while you're at it, and go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to check out any of my social media pages. I've got a Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram. All those links are going to be in the description below. And I've also got my last video right there in the middle of your screen. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and click it, check it out. Alright, and I will see you all next time.